Welcome to the channel, guys. Maryam here, or welcome back. In today's video, I am reviewing and doing a wear test on the new Kat Von D True Portrait Liquid to Powder Foundation. Yes, I'm going to be applying it to my face. Yes, I'm going to be conducting a wear test, and this is going to be solely a product review. So if you are here for any type of gossip, nope, you will not find that on my channel. My opinions are strictly about the product, and my opinions are also not bought, not borrowed, or sold, because we are Team Truth. So if you believe in the Team Truth style, then hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? And also that notification bell so you can see all of my Wednesday and Sundays videos. And now let's get to this full thorough review and wear test Team Truth of the new Kat Von D Liquid to Powder Foundation. Here we come. Okay, first and foremost, please excuse my appearance. These braids and headband combo is for a reason. I'm trying to get the wavy hair look, so I braided my hair here along my forehead, and I need to stick it down so it can glue and dry that way. Okay, not that I needed to explain that, but I really look like a hobo. Anyway, we are here for the Kat Von D True Portrait Liquid to Powder Foundation. 40 shades, $36 each, available at Sephora, matte finish. There is 1 ounce of product in this package. The package is actually really cool, and I would even say pretty cute. This is a squeezy tube. Oh, did you see that? This is indeed a squeezy tube that perhaps maybe you shouldn't be squeezing so vigorously. And now I have foundation all over the place. Sorry, Lee. But anywho's, there's a ball inside of this foundation, so it must be shaken very well before application. And I went on Sephora.com and I read some of the how to use instructions. Basically, what you're supposed to do is shake this uncontrollably until it's no longer watery. No, it still feels very watery to me. Even on the website, it says to continue shaking if it's still watery. That means that the pigments are not dispersed well enough. Oh my God, don't you know that I just worked out today and it was arms day? Okay, here's medium 39. It's medium peach with warm undertone. Here we have a medium golden with a warm undertone. I actually think I might be a medium golden with a neutral undertone. A neutral undertone in a Charlotte Tilbury foundation was also a little bit closer to olive, and the warms were a little bit more orangey. Strange. It's not the naming convention that I'm used to, but whatever works. I would say that my closest match is 42 medium golden with a neutral undertone. So that's the one that I'm gonna apply all over my face, but you know I need a thumbnail, so. Squeezy tubes are great for thumbnails, aren't they? Enough thumbnail faces, that was fun. But now I actually need to remove this and apply this the way that it's supposed to be applied. Hopefully not splattering all over the damn place. Okay, time to apply this foundation, shade 48 in medium. I'm gonna give it one more shake. I packed my minimized pores by Smashbox into my tray here in front of me, but then I saw that on Sephora it said that this foundation does not need a primer. In fact, a lot of the reviews said that it's not really compatible with primers. So I'm not gonna use a primer. Instead, I already prepped my face with this ERNO LASZLO Hydrotherapy Gel Cream, which I love so much. It's an incredible product. It's great for oily skin. It works like a primer. My skin just sucks it up and it just leaves it so velvety and smooth. It's hard for me not to reach for my primer, but I'm gonna listen to the instructions and I'm gonna shake it up and I'm gonna apply this with my fingertips, like they said. Also kind of very weird. I've never really applied my foundation all the way with my fingers. I generally sometimes like to spread my foundation evenly across my face with my fingers, but I've never completed a finished application with just my fingers. That's weird, and it's not my favorite way to apply foundation, but whatever, let's just go for it. Now this is a liquid to powder foundation, which means that it goes on quite watery, as you saw, and then it quickly sets or settles to a powder finish. It does go on quite matte, and you do need to work kind of fast. Oh damn, so what happens if I apply this with a sponge? Clearly says on the website that this is not a sponge-friendly foundation, but I gotta see what the tea is. Gotta check it for myself. I don't know, to me, I think it applies just fine. This is definitely a medium coverage foundation. It's not full. You can still see all of my freckles here under my eye. Obviously, this did not do anything for my constellation over here. Actually, this is Hank, this is Harry, and this is Hormona. This is Chinchilla. She's their mom. All right, so one layer is on. I'm gonna observe it closer. I do think this is a pretty nice feeling foundation for someone with oily skin like myself. I don't think it emphasizes any pores or imperfections. Doesn't really cover them up, but at least it doesn't emphasize them. The finish is incredibly matte, which I like, but not everyone likes. A lot of people are feeling the dewy vibes. I also think that now that I blended out this foundation, it's not actually an accurate match whatsoever. In my monitor here, I can tell that my neck and my face are two totally different undertones. So what I'm gonna do is grab that medium 42, that medium golden with a warm undertone, and I'm gonna apply some on top. I'm only gonna apply the second layer to my areas of interest that I wanna cover up a little bit more. Let's try with a brush. Add a pinch more here. Pinch more here. Just a smidgy poo more. No, it's not working with a brush, you guys. It's weird, but it really feels like the brush sucks up the product instead of dispersing it. So yeah, indeed, you need to use something that's not super porous, like a sponge or like a brush. Perhaps a silicone sponge? I don't have one of those handy, but I definitely should try this foundation with that. The warm undertone is definitely better than I expected, but still this is feeling just a little bit too light for my preference and also for my neck. I'm getting the sense that this is a learning curve type of product. You can't just pick this up and apply it the way that you normally do with all your other favorite foundations. This is something that you definitely have to play around with, especially when it comes to covering up certain problem areas. And you know what else I'm noticing? A little bit definitely goes a long way. I do not need all this foundation on my forehead. Why did I just place it there? I have no idea. Damn it, and now my hands are so messy, I can't pick up anything. Maybe this would be a good reason to use a brush. Let's soak up some of that product. This finish definitely feels very, very powdery. And although I wasn't sure how exactly to apply this on or how to make it work, it somehow is working. It's not looking very cakey. It's looking pretty natural, and it's definitely making my skin look a lot more healthy. Almost like I'm not wearing foundation, but don't quote me on that just yet. I want to see how this works with actual powder. And obviously, I want to see how it layers. I'm gonna quickly finish up the rest of my face. I'll show you all the products that I'm using. First, Boing Concealer from Benefit, my new fave, and also a close dupe to the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm gonna need to cover up that animal, and also some of these. Let's make it even on the other side. Okay, so the good news is that these two products are actually working together well. I'm gonna set my under eye with this LC Cosmetics translucent powder, and then I'm gonna lightly set the rest of the face with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. Next, I'm gonna add some Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Bronzer. This is in shade 1. Just a smidge of warmth, even though I need much more than a smidge. I'm applying all these products because I definitely wanna see how this foundation performs with other products that I love to use, my other faves. Just a pinch of warmth here, pinch of warmth here. All right, Laura Mercier La Palette Naturelle. Use this highlighting shade. All right, and now let me complete the rest of the face, just my brows actually, and I'll be right back for the final finish. And then of course for the wear test. Brows are on, hair is looking much better. And now let's observe that skin finish. This side of the face, my better side of the face that's not currently breaking out like a teenager, is actually looking really, really good. The pores are not emphasized, the complexion looks even and smooth. It's very matte, but not dry matte. It's like a natural, radiant kind of matte, if I can even call it that. This side of the face, however, is not looking as good and as well perfected as the other. Clearly, I'm also having a major breakout over here and also on my nose, and it's not looking as flawless. So that tells me that this is the type of foundation that is probably meant for skin that's already on the perfect side. Yes, it does cover up spots. Yes, 2 layers will give you a more buildable medium coverage. However, if you have any types of acne or acne scars or anything with texture, I do find that covering it up and blending it out, specifically spot treating with this foundation, is just a little bit problematic. There is for sure a learning curve, but overall, at first glance, at my first impression, my face looks pretty good. I could get used to this type of coverage and this type of a matte feel, being that I am an oily skin girl. Now that I've said all that, let's see how it wears. So cueing in that time warping music that you all love. Let's do this. Back in the filming room, new makeup look. I did film that one. I also had some dinner. I also Netflix and chilled. So it's been almost 8 hours of me wearing the new Kat Von D True Portrait Liquid to Powder Foundation. This is what it looks like at this point. Looking at myself from a distance, I feel like my skin looks pretty flawless. Really good. This side of the face, which was my healthy side of the face without any breakouts, looks amazing. My forehead looks really good. Not too much of an oil slick. This side of the face, however, definitely is showing some signs of emphasis on this hormona right here. But overall, I feel like the foundation has really worn very well. Surprisingly well. I really didn't want to like this foundation from the beginning. I felt that the whole application with the fingers process was just a little too tedious. It was just a bit too much of a learning curve happening there. Even for someone like myself who tries foundations and wears makeup all the time, it was just all a little bit too weird and different from what I'm used to. At the same token, I think I actually appreciate how weird and different it was. It was definitely something new, and obviously I am liking the skin finish. Bottom line is, I think this foundation passed the wear test with flying colors, and I'm gonna keep on wearing it. Honestly, there's been so many amazing foundations that I've discovered lately. I don't even have enough space to keep them all. I'm gonna need to do a foundations purge, you guys. Do you want me to film that video? Because I just might. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. I have other foundation reviews right here. You know the drill. Click on those videos and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.